What's happening, everybody? I got my seatbelt on today. Some people complained last time that you shouldn't be driving and riding and talking without a seatbelt. So, safety first. I'm with y'all. Today we're going to talk about TV. Me and Brittany for a while had cut the cord, and we found it was really nice not to waste all that time watching TV and spending TV. We got to spend time together. But my mother-in-law wasn't having that. She's at the house during the day with our baby, caring for our child, and she needs TV. So we found ourselves kind of watching a lot of TV, and I got to give it up to Brittany because mainly what I watch on TV is sports, Cavs basketball. Shout out to the Cavs in the playoffs. And I would say out of the 82 games, we probably watched maybe 70 of them. So give it up for her. But back to the topic. I found us watching a lot of TV, a lot of stupid TV. And one of the things that happens is we typically fight over what shows we watch. And I'm not talking about big arguments, but it's just certain things that, each of us like or don't like, or, and so I wanted to talk a little bit about the programs that we don't allow each other to watch together. You can watch them as much as you want on your own, except one, which y'all probably not gonna like, but, so I want to talk a little bit about the program. And one thing that my wife doesn't allow me to watch is Walking Dead.
I hate Walking Dead.
And I understand she's afraid of zombies and all that.
Terrified of zombies.
But I don't really understand it because, zombies aren't real. It's not a real thing.
But there's been so many movies out where, the government been playing around with something, and then all these people get this disease that turn them into flesh-eating monsters. Who knows? That could really happen. And anyway, in Revelations, they said the dead will walk among us. I'm just saying, it's possible.
Okay, preacher.
I'm just saying. So I'm terrified to death of zombies.
But check this out, though. So you watch The Vampire Diaries, which is a show I hate, and that's just about as fictitious as zombies. And it's basically the same concept. Vampires bite people and they turn into vampires, which are basically the same thing as Walking Dead zombies.
But Vampire Diaries, vampires aren't always vampires. They don't always bite people or eat people or anything like that. Half the time you wouldn't even know they were vampires if you didn't watch the show.
Yeah, well, I think that show sucks, so.
Well, I like the show.
Anyway, we end up a lot of times watching the same shows over and over. The shows we usually agree on are HGTV shows, house shows, Food Network shows. We both like to cook, so yeah, we both usually agree on watching those, and that's usually a happy medium. And she does allow me to watch the Cavs and Browns. Now, I'm not one of those sports fans who watches all the sports or sits up and watches ESPN, so I think that helps. At least, we're only watching hometown teams, but yeah. I'm
in a house full of guys, house full of boys. They love basketball, they love football. All I can do is just accommodate them. Because I know I'm not going to win that one. And, I watch it too. I watch basketball. I love watching the Cavs. I like watching... I like watching the Browns. I'm a hometown person. I always root for the home team.
Now, here's the meat and potato to this debate. I don't allow certain programs to be watched in my home. And I've gotten flack about it before. A lot of people say, how you gonna tell your wife what she can and cannot watch, or but the main program that I just cannot stand it's a group of them. It's those black reality TV shows, man, Real Housewives,
Love and Hip
Hop,
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah, all that BS of you watching other people live their life, but a dramatized, fictitious version of their life that makes our race and culture look terrible. I just can't see how we can support that. First of all, you should be out doing those things that they're doing if you want to. I just don't understand how people can sit back and watch it. But I hear the women at my job, oh my God, did you watch that last night? Like, girl, he was crazy. And it's like, it's nothing positive on those TV shows. And I just refuse to let my family watch it and be a supporter.
And before everybody gangs up on him, I can totally agree with what he's saying. I don't watch those shows, period. There was one point I did watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but it just got too much for my life, so I stopped. But I've never watched a Real Housewife. I've never watched a Love and Hip Hop. I just don't agree with it at all as well. So before everybody spazzes out about what he allows me to do, not to mention, yes, he does not allow me to watch those shows, but it's also a respect thing. If my husband disagrees with something that I'm doing or I'm watching or that anything like that, I'm going to strongly take his opinion into consideration. And if he makes a good point for why I should not do or watch or anything like that, I'm going to follow along, because as a wife, that's what you do. When you're in a union, that's what you do. You take your spouse into consideration. And even if you don't always agree with what they're saying, if they have a strong viewpoint on it, it should really resonate with you, and it should affect the outcome. So it should affect your decision in the long run.
But
yes, sir.
I strongly feel that you should watch Walking Dead with me, because it teaches you a lot about being a survivor and living your life without fear and always fighting for what's right. So in that same speech that you just gave, you said you should take consideration. I strongly... No, I'm just kidding.
My question is, did I not watch a whole season of Walking Dead with you?
Okay. I was just playing. But listen.
Again.
Sorry. My question again to y'all is, what shows do you not like your spouse watching, or do y'all fight about? Share them below, comment. I want to hear more about, y'all TV experiences at home. Do y'all even have cable? Do y'all do the Hulu thing? Do y'all do Netflix? All right, hit us up. Peace. Have a good day, everybody.